I will turn you into a Trompowski fan in 10,000 easy steps. Okay, the first step is to play the Trompowski. The next 9,999 steps have to do with sending $1 for each step to my house. But really, let me show you this fun game that ended really quickly because of the mighty Tromp, the mighty Trompowski attack. It's got nothing to do with the other Tromp. Tromp 2023 is what I'm saying. Just keep watching. Okay. D4 starts our Trompowski, and look, what do you know? Knight F6, the thing we needed them to play. So, we're going to bring our bishop out to G5. And black can do a bajillion different things, but this time they chose E6, which chess.com has called the classical defense, which I will continue to call the classical defense until someone tells me otherwise. So, take the full center, and we're threatening this because of the Pinaruski, right? So, opponent attacks the, what do you call it, the bishop. So let's take. And once the queen takes, I push the pawn, kick the queen back. But instead of going back, he goes up to G5. Okay, C4, taking all of this juicy, juicy, lovely space. And oh no, a check. We lose. What do? We block it. That's what we do. So the knight comes to C3. And oh my god, doubled pawns. Well, guess what? Tromp 2023 does not care about doubled pawns. That is part of the platform that Tromp is running on. So, we will accept this with great bipartisan support. Out goes the knight, and out goes my knight. My knight is doing something more than his knight because his queen is right in the way with this lovely L shape. Okay. And the queen goes back. Well, guess what? I can attack him more. And when I do, I undefend this here pawn. And my opponent thought, you know what? I like pawns. My opponent likes pawns. My opponent likes to have pawns. I'm going to take his pawn because if I take it, then he won't have it. And I'll have it. And that'll be bad for him. It's probably how he was. That's got to be some way the thought process went. So, opponent takes the pawn. Well, guess what? This is defended. This is defended. Boom! I don't need to castle. Who needs to castle? I don't need to castle. He runs away. Well, guess what? I can take this, but I've got something else in mind. I want that queen. I am convinced that I'm going to get this queen. And then I realize I'm not going to get the queen because he's got a square. So, in great frustration and despair over the square, I have to continue on with my life. How? Well, I'm going to play Queen E2. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. Maybe I was considering castle and queenside, but honestly that looks suicidal. I'm glad I never got to. Opponent makes a terrible, just god-awful mistake by pushing F5, which allows me to do the ever so crispy and fluffy layered on croissant. And now you may notice some beautiful symmetry. Boom! My queen! Ka-ching! And opponent resigns because it's my queen. So, I'm glad we shared this moment together. I hope your chess is better than it was and you achieve everything you're trying to. I'm going to go hang out with my cats. I will see you later. Keep calm, chess on, all that good stuff. Goodbye.